Okay everyone, I am back here on Route 112, and here is where you can get up to Mount Chimney if I can steer with this bike correctly. It's really awkward to use with the control stick on the GameCube controller to use the bike, but here's where you can find the cable cars to make your way up to Mount Chimney. And the Team Magma grunt that was guarding the entrance is now gone. So yay, cable cars! I've only ever ridden in one time, like in real life. And yes, here up on Mount Chimney. It's pretty cool music. You can actually see in-sprite battles, if that even made any sense. But yes, Bafoo! Boosha! Those are some really awesome expressions, by the way. And it doesn't end there. Going up here, we have Archie going 1 against 3. Wow, he's really toughing it out. I should have guessed you'd show up, see for yourself what the fanatics of Team Magma are up to. They're trying to inject the stolen meteorite's power into the volcano. Doing something like that will cause the volcano's eruption. Oh my god. Bafoo! Bafoo! Bafoo, okay. I didn't know if they said anything different or not. But yeah, they're pretty much distracted in battles. When you come back here later on after the main storyline, all of the Team Magma and Team Aqua grunts will be gone, and let's go ahead and battle these trainers while I talk. Yeah, you can get into a double battle here. There will be actually different trainers up here on the summit of Mount Chimney that you can battle instead. By doing so, you just get more experience, and a lady that sells lava cookies will also appear, which is the signature item, I guess, of the area, you could say. But yes, we're about to take on Team Magma since they're trying to cause this volcano to erupt. With this knowledge, and the fact that you go against Team Aqua in Sapphire version, it makes no sense with why you fight them here, but Team Magma it does, because, well, they want to expand the land, create more landmass. Okay, that should work nicely. So yes, Manetric's awesomeness. Look at how awesome that mane is. It almost looks like a mountain-style mohawk in a sense, but it's awesome. I just love the way that Manetric, aka Lodestar, looks. Yeah, we took them out pretty effortlessly, and I didn't even heal at the Pokemon Center, I just noticed that. So yeah, we're doing good here. I probably should have healed just because of being at Meteor Falls and battling those trainers as well as trying to catch Solrock. But oh well, we can tough it out. Hee, so you come all the way here, but you're too late. I already delivered the meteorite from Meteor Falls to the boss. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is an admin. Yeah, I think it is. Yes, Magma Admin Tabitha, because they have a cape. Numal, so yeah, we haven't seen enough of these. I'm glad I have Nigel here, because we're definitely going to need a water-type Pokemon as we get ready for this 4th gem. Oh, speaking of which, we'll actually be really close to getting another permanent party member. It's not here on Mount Chimney, but it's relatively near it. In other words, right below, where those trainers were battling at. Okay, wing attack should be fine. It's a Poochyena, or Poochyena, whichever. Do I have to get into that argument again? Okay. Wow, 1 HP too. You little lucky jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. Now I have that song in the play. Don't ever listen to that song. It's a terrible rap song. Anyway. Okay, Zubat. Zubat. Oh, you copycat. Fine, have some water. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which move I use. I don't think it's gonna one-hit KO it either way. And I'm mainly just keeping Nigel out because I want it to get a little bit more of experience here. Which doesn't make too much sense because I have a different Pokemon in mind that's gonna replace Nigel. It's not the next permanent party member, but it's one we'll be finding later on. It is a water type. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the game, I actually would pick Mudkip if this was a different region. like let's say this was Kanto or the Sinnoh region even. If this was the same starters as what Hoenn's starters were, I would definitely go with Mudkip in a heartbeat. Just because I really like the scattered, and I can't even talk right. The scattered stats of Mudkip, it's actually distributed pretty well, and it works nicely with the type that Mudkip becomes when it evolves. It becomes, it's water type initially, but when it evolves into Marsh Stomp and Swampert, it becomes part ground as well, meaning that its only weakness is grass, which I think is a nice combination. You only have to worry about grass Pokemon then. And I also like the moves that Mudkip can get, and just the fact that it's Mudkip. It's freaking awesome. And the fact that when you get Swampert, you pretty much got a really beastly water type. But this game, as you can tell, there's lots of water, meaning there's going to be lots of water Pokemon to choose from. So picking the water starter, it really, it's like meh, like, 'cause seriously, when you have that many water Pokemon to pick from, and then you have the water starter, it's like, how do you decide, really? Unless you have more than one version of the game, like I do. For those who didn't know, and it's on my backloggery as well, I have, yeah, I figured he was going to use a Super Potion. I love how I'm just toughing everything out with Nigel, by the way. Total dominance here. Yeah, on my backloggery, I might even put another link to it in the description. I did update it recently after Christmas here. And speaking of which, Happy New Year. I think this is going up after New Year's Day, but no, I don't want to switch these. But yeah, Happy New Year to anyone who is watching. And oh, Nigel. Well, it was bound to happen at some point. Let's see. Let's get Bentley out here, since we really haven't seen the use of Torkoal. I do plan on keeping the move Curse, by the way, because since Bentley's slow to begin with, a very terrible speed stat, the fact that it loses even more speed's really stupid. Like, it has no effect on it whatsoever. And I am holding a, or rather, Bentley is holding a Quick Claw, so it kind of cancels the loss of speed, but it does increase attack and defense, which is what I'm mainly interested in with Bentley acquiring. It's going to learn Protect. Sure, I don't plan on keeping it forever, but yeah, we'll get rid of Smog. Poison's only good against grass types, and Bentley's a fire type anyway, so I don't really see the point in using Smog. Not to mention that Smog only does 20 base damage. Ah, Camerupt. Dang, this would have been perfect for Nigel. Well, this kind of sucks. Let's keep out Bentley. I do have the increased attack power, so... Yeah, here's the evolution of Numel. And by the way, he's using an illegal evolution, because you don't get Camerupt at level 29. I don't think Numel evolves until, I think, I want to say level... Is it 29? I want to say it's 29. I don't know if that's actually correct or not, though. Let me think. But anyway, we took out Camerupt. And he still has a Zubat, or Zubat, as we like to call it. No, it's not level 29. It is 33. Sorry about that. I had to think about that for a minute. I didn't think that was right. Okay, stop biting me. What's nice about Body Slam, it does decent damage for being a normal move, but it also has a good chance of paralyzing a target, which is what I like about it. And I think it's a good move for Bentley to have. So yes, we took out Maxie, the leader of Team Magma, pretty easily. Foo-foo-foo, there's that word again. I swear. And there you even said it again! My god. Seriously, Japan, why are you so obsessed with foo-foo-foo-foo? I think, if I remember right, I believe I heard this before, and yes, if you talk to this machine, you can remove the meteorite out of it, and pretty much does nothing afterwards. This mysterious machine, it makes no response whatsoever. Because we took out the meteorite. But yeah, in Japan, I think fufufu is an actual expression. It means, like, Horatius laughter or something like that. I don't remember. Oh, here's the lady that sells lava cookies. We'll get a couple. You can only buy one at a time. But they're basically a very cheap version of the full heals. Lava cookies are the same effect as a full heal. They can heal any status ailment. The main difference is they're only a third of the price, so they're actually worth stocking up on. I would definitely suggest buying some of them. I think I'm going to get like 5. But yeah, that's what's nice. And this is an item that's actually exclusive to Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. You can only get them here. Anyway, because the trainers were done, we can go through here with the Jagged Pass. And yes, there are trainer battles here, which I'm probably going to cut out. As a matter of fact, I know I'm going to cut out. Okay guys, I'm back, and my god, this took forever. I was finding Spoink on the Jagged Pass, but it was always male. It took me till now to encounter a female. And hopefully, this won't knock it out. Okay, I didn't think it would. Spoink actually has really good special attack and defense. Particularly defense. It's a specials wall. And it got lucky with confusion on me. Oh, I should have used the flute. Actually, yeah, I better do that on my next turn here. Assuming it doesn't take me out, I really need to use Thunder Wave on it. Okay, where's the yellow flute? Here we go. Snapped out of confusion. That's what we need. Oh, no, I don't want to use items again. I did off-screen, as you could tell by the transition I had to make here. Because I got rid of all the trainers, and I had to switch bikes. I didn't get any of the items on the route. All I did was just, like I said, had to switch a bike. But the trip to get back here took a while, so I figured I might as well just cut that out as well. And it knocked out Electrike. That's sad. Let me think. What is something I could use? Gex would be fine, I guess. I don't think it's too overleveled. I don't want to use Fury Cutter or Pursuit. That might knock it out. Let's just try Absorb. Fury Cutter might have been okay, but I didn't want to take the risk. Okay, yeah, I think that's low enough. But yeah, it took me forever to find a female Spoink. That is one of the 3 Pokemon you can find on this route, by the way. In addition to Spoink, there's also Numel. What a surprise, I know. And you can also find Machop. Let's see, what should I use? Oh, and some of these Ultra Balls came from Sly Cooper with Pickup, which is pretty nice. Let's start with a regular Pokeball. It might catch it with that. And indeed it did. Great. And I have a perfect nickname. I almost said Nippy. That was going to be like, what? But yes, this is one of my permanent party members, which is why I wanted to catch it. Spoink, in my opinion, is a very, very underrated Pokemon. So I'm going to prove otherwise, that it actually is a really good one at that. And if you haven't figured it out, since it's female, the name I'm giving it should make sense here. Miss Piggy. I had to reference the Muppets somehow. And yes, as you can see, I switched bikes, so I now have the Acro bike. The reason I wanted to do that is because we got Hoppy Rocks here, so that we can skip up these slopes. I believe there's some hidden items here as well. Not so much here, but further on down. Actually, I need to go back over here. So yeah, that's really handy that we have the Acro bike, because we need to be able to get up these ledges. Yeah, I also beat the Magma Grunt here. You'll notice there's like a protrusion in the wall that he's just like looking at. This comes into play later on here in the story, but right now there's nothing we can do at this spot. Okay, we got an item here. Burn heal. I could have used that earlier. My Manectric did get burned by a trainer. I feel like there's a hidden item here somewhere, but I just don't know where to search. Okay, maybe... Yeah, here it is. A great bow. Okay. I knew there was something hidden here on the Jagged Pass, I just couldn't remember exactly where. And there might have been other stuff. I'm trying to look, but the controls are a little bit goofy. Again, using a GameCube controller, I'm not used to that when it comes to the handheld Pokemon games. I know Coliseum and XD are GameCube games specifically, but that's because they're 3D and they actually work out pretty well. But on here, it's just a little shaky. It's not terrible, it's just sometimes it goes further than what you intend to, and sometimes it doesn't go far enough when you're trying to go further. That kind of deal.